In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise and blessings be upon his messenger Muhammad. Today we delve into a profound linguistic distinction in the Quran, examining two phrases that appear in separate chapters but portray the attitudes of hypocrites in distinct ways. The phrases are يَقُولُونَ بِأَفْوَاهِهِمْ in Surat Al-Imran and يَقُولُونَ بِأَلْسِنَتِهِمْ in Surat Al-Fath. Both verses address the hypocrisy among certain groups, yet the choice of wording provides a deeper glimpse into their differing dispositions. By understanding the nuanced difference between afwahum, their mouths, and alsinatum, their tongues, we uncover the wisdom behind these linguistic choices and the deeper messages they convey. Let us first clarify the meanings. The tongue represents the outward part of the mouth, the surface tool through which speech exits, often reflecting immediate responses without internal conviction. When someone speaks with their tongue, it implies words that lack depth or a strong belief. Words that can simply be a reaction or a formulaic answer to external prompts. May we always reflect on the wisdom of these divine linguistic choices and strive for sincerity and humility in our own words and deeds. On the other hand, the mouth signifies the entire chamber through which speech resonates. When someone speaks with their mouths, it evokes imagery of speech arising from the core of the mouth, from deeper within themselves, almost as though the words carry a weight of emotion, pride, or exaggeration. This type of speech is often deliberate, authoritative, and at times arrogant or pretentious. With this understanding, let us explore the contexts of these phrases. In Surat Al-Imran, Allah describes the hypocrites who proclaimed, "If we had known there was fighting, we would have followed you." These hypocrites spoke arrogantly and boastfully, pretending that they would have joined the believers had the circumstances been different. In contrast, in Surat Al-Fath, we encounter a different group, those who stayed behind when the Prophet marched with his companions. These individuals returned later to offer excuses and plead for forgiveness, saying, "Our wealth and families kept us preoccupied." Their speech was not arrogant, it was not delivered with grandeur. Instead, their words, though insincere, were meant to apologize, to make amends, and to pacify. For this softer, less imposing speech, the Quran employs bi'alsinathum, as their words stemmed superficially from their tongues rather than deeply from their hearts. Through these eloquent distinctions, the Quran reveals layers of meaning that teach us about sincerity, tone, and the intentions behind words. In Surat Al-Imran, Allah describes the hypocrites who proclaimed, "If we had known there was fighting, we would have followed you." This was addressed to the Muslims during a time of conflict. These hypocrites spoke arrogantly and boastfully, pretending that they would have joined the believers had the circumstances been different. Their words carried a tone of superiority, filled with grandeur and disdain, meant to showcase their supposed wisdom and noble intentions. Thus, the Quran fittingly uses bafwahim to capture the elevated and prideful nature of their deceit.